I think we just saw the scariest part of the Atlanta Falcons with Kirk Cousins. The offense looked like it finally started to click. Darnell Mooney, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Hodge, Ray McLeod, everybody looked really good in this game, and Kirk Cousins looked like the Kirk Cousins we know from the last couple of seasons, right before the injury. Now, I want to show you the most important play of the game. We're going to get one-on-one coverage to the top of your screen. 12 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Need to get a little bit further down the field to get into field goal range for Younghoe Koo. Now, watch this play here by Drake London, who had an unbelievable day. He's going to actually fake like he's going to get outside leverage because obviously with 12 seconds left, you're going to want to show them to the sidelines, right? You're going to want to get the catch, get out of bounds quickly. So they're playing everything to the sideline, right? The first thing we notice, look how every corner is opening up the hips to the middle of the field. They're daring the Atlanta Falcons, right, to go over the middle of the field. But that is exactly what they do here. Watch this route, boom, gets that inside leverage, dot over the middle. Drake London scared me a little bit going way far up the field, but ends up going perfectly for the Atlanta Falcons. They rush up, they spike the ball perfectly, and end up kicking a 53-yard field goal to tie the game and send it into overtime. But when you look at this play here specifically, the guts by Kirk Cousins, this offense, to actually throw this ball over the middle of the field, knowing you have under 10 seconds to get this ball or, spiked. Plus, you have a rush up the middle. This dude, Logan Hall, and a couple of other guys did such an amazing job up front. And the Falcons still found a way to win. Now, if you guys want a full breakdown tomorrow, once the all 22 coaches film drops, comment down below just saying part 2, and if this video gets over 150 likes, we'll drop that video tomorrow. So another video tomorrow. Let me know if you guys want to see it. Let's get into some more film or play breakdowns from this game specifically. Let's jump in. All right, here's another play I loved by Kirk Cousins, and most importantly, this is the game-winning play. So the first thing we're going to notice is this motion by Darnell Mooney. What this is going to tell us is we have man-to-man coverage. He's going to come across and kind of follow that. We're going to get Cordell Hodge on just a little bit of a hitch route after Drake London gets hurt. So again, right, Drake London went out a couple of times in this game. Hodge made some massive plays for this football team. So again, we're going to see this guy bite up here on Darnell Mooney on the little swing route, and we're going to throw this ball from Kirk Cousins absolutely perfectly. So we're going to actually lead him to this outside shoulder right around here. This DB is going to commit to the inside, and that is how you lose a football game. You never want to make a play on the ball in this situation because a guy like Kirk Cousins is going to put this exactly where it needs to be, and boom, right, leads him to the outside shoulder. Now Hodge has the ability to make a play. Great block here by Kyle Pitts, getting back into it. Ray McLeod, gotta give him a ton of credit because a lot of guys, just give up, right? This team is bought in. They're not just like any other team. They want to win football games, and this is a game-winning block right here by Ray McLeod that nobody will probably give credit for him, but we will here, right? I thought he did an amazing job and definitely helped secure the win here to, force it or, put them at 3-2. The Bucs were 3-1. They wanted to take a nice little lead in division. But man, what a play. What a throw by Kirk Cousins, reading this defense off the swing motion. He bites down, right? Corner was already having that inside leverage, as you can tell here. Throw it to the outside shoulder. Give my guy a chance. Man, I mean, that is literally perfect, man. Love to see it. All right, now this was probably the best throw of the day. Now, I don't even understand what we're going to be looking at here. It's 3rd and 14, right? Still second quarter, very early in the game. Kirk Cousins, 5-step drop, back foot touches the ground here, hitches up in the pocket, steps up, fires an absolute bullet, right? In between 4 defenders. I'm going to say 4 defenders. You have 1 or 2 on the backside. You have the 1-on-1 here. And then you have 2 more guys underneath. So this ball has to be placed high and placed only where his wide receiver can get it. Cannot overthrow it. Cannot lead him to the left. Can't lead him to the right. It has to be in one spot here. Look where it ends up, right? Unbelievable placement of this football. Great job by Darnell Mooney boxing out his defender, 1. And then 2, and more importantly, coming down with this catch. Dude, what? Darnell Mooney, in my opinion, has already cemented and positioned himself to be one of the main targets of this football team over Kyle Pitts. I just think he's earned the trust, right, of Kirk Cousins. And in this game, Kirk Cousins actually broke a franchise record over 500 yards passing. I believe he ended with 509. Unreal. 4 touchdowns. Did have 1 interception this game. Love this, man. Look at this drop here. So obviously we're gonna get 1-5 hitch up. That's beautiful. So this is what you call just a 5-step hitch. Boom, step up, laser, money. I mean, it can't get much more perfect than that. Now, guys, really quickly, before we deep dive into another play, I am going to save a lot for tomorrow's video. But if you want to see tomorrow's video, like I said, hit the like button. More importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we're going to be covering the Falcons throughout the entirety of the year, right? Offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown. Whatever you guys want to see, I got you guys covered. But like I said, join the family. With that being said, let's dive into one more play before we call it. Now, I've seen a ton of progression from Drake London so far this year. As you could tell, we want to read this guy all day long. He's going to actually fake run, you know, maybe a quick out, maybe a stick. He's going to, plant that left foot into the ground, get over the middle, absolutely toast this defender. Now, clearly, you look like you have probably a mid-read right here who's just not very good in, pass coverage. He's not. And that's probably one of the main things that they talked about on, Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Just, hey, if we can get throws over the middle of the field, we know that their middle linebackers, especially KJ Britt, he's just not the best guy in the world in terms of being in the right spot, the right time during passing downs. And, that's completely true. On this play is not really where he needs to be. Drake London cooks his defender, and now give your chance a guy to make a play after the catch. And Drake London has been so improved this season, not only as a possession wide receiver, but someone who can make plays happen after, spins off the tackle, fights into the end zone for a touchdown, and ultimately was a major contributor in, winning this football game. Look at this route. Left foot into the ground, get to the right side. Man, what a route. They run a lot of this pistol, man, which is interesting. So it looks like we're going to have maybe a 5-man scat protection here with the offensive line. And the offensive line has been something that I've been curious about. Obviously, they're built for a different system right now, more of like a zone type of run scheme. But it looks like you got a 5-man scat protection. They did a pretty good job in this game, outside of some little mistakes here and there. But what we see here is a slide to the left, and then you got man-to-man to the right with a little bit of chip in release by the tight end Kyle Pitts. But I thought they did a pretty good job here, giving Kirk Cousins some time in the pocket, and ultimately led to this touchdown right here, which I thought was huge. So I am gonna end the video there, guys. Make sure you do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. Things will be so much easier to break down once we get that all 22 coaches film, which will be out tomorrow. So join the family and hit the like button if you guys want to see that video. Peace.